All right, today I'm gonna show you how to take this patchy, muddy area and fix it for about $12 in about 2 weeks. So this is the low area in my yard that holds water when it rains. Now I did the pea gravel trick along the side, but you can't do that with the grass. So I'm gonna show you guys what to do to fix this. So the first thing you wanna do is try and drain some of that water out of the area. So I'm just using a shovel and just pressing it down in a couple of different areas to drain that water. And then you're gonna go ahead and just put some topsoil down in this area, brush the grass through so that that doesn't die.
Okay, so you can see here that it's still quite muddy in this area, but we need a little bit of grass. So I took that grass that I dug out when I was making my gravel paver area for where my hose holder goes, and we're gonna transplant it here.
So the first thing you're gonna do is water that area down, and then just go ahead and lay those pieces of sod that you cut out from another area in your lawn, and then just go ahead and step on those. Then water it down really, really well, and then go ahead and step on those to level them out and get any air bubbles out of the area. So that's all the sod that I had to cut out from another spot in my lawn. So I went ahead and put some seed on here. I just used that fast grow stuff from Home Depot, Pennington Smart Seed, and I watered it down really, really well, and this is all that it grew. So I decided, since this is a low spot, I'm just gonna go get a piece of sod. So water that area down really, really well, roll that piece of sod out, and then you're going to want to water it down again. Then you're going to walk across this. Yes, walk across it. You're getting out any air bubbles. You're trying to get that flat as can be and get those roots to grab on. So then you are going to fully soak your lawn. I mean, drench this sucker. Then I'm just doing the exact same thing on this side. So you're just going to fully wet it, roll out that sod where you want it to go, and then again, water it down, and then you're going to walk across it just to get it level to where the other, sod is, and get those air bubbles out. Then fully drench it again. On this first day, you want to fully drench these areas and make sure the edges are down really well. All right, so this is at the end of day 1. If you look really closely, you can see a teeny tiny bit of green just starting to kind of come out a little bit right here. I was really worried that it was brown, but it does this to save itself in this Texas heat. So again, you can kind of see just a little bit of green popping up. And again, this is just day 1. So for the first 2 weeks, you want to water this 4 times a day. Do your deep water in the morning, and then the other ones can be a little bit lighter. All right, y'all, so this is day 2, and then I took a picture and some videos so I could show the progression. This is over 14 days, and you've just got to make sure that you just let it grow that 14 days, and when it gets to be about 3 to 4 inches, that's when you're going to do your first mow. So here it is. Day 14, go ahead and pull up on it and make sure that it's rooted in there really nicely, but mow it at the highest setting possible. And then you're gonna switch to watering it just once a day for the next 2 weeks. You can see that there's a couple of spots that still need to green up, and there's a few weeds I need to take care of, but you can go ahead and bump your mower down 1 each time you mow over the next several weeks until it gets at the same height of cut that the rest of your grass is. It looks way better. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tools from Stacy's DIY.